calling. You're on the fan, Ray. What's up?
Hey, Mike, how are you?
What's happening?
Hey, I called yesterday to talk about Tampa.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Tampa.
But you told me to call back today.
Yeah,
so here I am.
Let's go.
And, I want you to pay the Rays some respect. Do you know that they're 10th in the AL in runs scored, yet they're 10 games up in the loss column on the games? Can you explain that?
Well, their pitching has been superb. Their bullpen has been superb. Their starting pitching has been wonderful. And I think, it's an ability to catch the baseball. It's an ability to utilize your speed well, and but it's an ability to pitch well. If you look, they're third in the league in pitching, and their relief pitching has been wonderful. Their middle guys in the pen have done a great job. You got some guys having wonderful years as starting pitchers behind Casimir. I mean, they're doing a good, and they're playing the game well.
Right, but earlier today you said that, we have to wait till Tampa's tough September stretch to see if they're for real. First it was August, now it's September.
Well, wait a second. They still have to prove, it's not over yet. You don't get the trophy now. I mean, you still have to go through. They got to run the gamut here. They have 40 games left to play. They've never done this before. Now they've been hit with some...
willing to give them any respect, though. Wait till talk to me in August.
Do you want me to now tell you that I think that they're gone? I don't think they're gone.
I want you to say that you were wrong about...
Listen, I've been wrong about a lot of teams this year. This has been the craziest year in history. The three teams that were favored to win in the American League this year were Detroit, Cleveland, and the Yankees. The three teams are doing, the Cleveland's doing nothing, Detroit's doing nothing. Seattle was everybody's hot pick this year. They're the worst team in baseball. So baseball's been upside down this year. I've been totally wrong about a lot of teams this year in baseball. And very wrong about Tampa. But to say that that Tampa can't be caught right now is wrong. They could be caught. Last year, the Mets had a 7-game lead with 17 games to play and didn't make the playoffs.
You always talk about the loss column and what spot of Yankees. If the Yankees ever drop 6 back in the loss column, then forget about it.
The Yankees don't have to catch Tampa to make the playoffs. They can catch Boston.
Yeah, they have to catch Boston, but many times this year you have said over and over that Boston is a better team than the Yankees.
They are a better team than the Yankees.
You expect they're going to catch them.
Why can't they catch them, though? The idea is you go out there and you play. You play the games. The Yankees always play well against the Red Sox. But the point of the matter is, But the Rays are now a young team that has never gone through this before. They've never played big September baseball. They've never gone through this before. And now they've gotten injuries for the first time. Crawford's out. Longoria's out. And you know what? You see what you're made of. I mean, that's what we're going to watch and see.
True, but after the All-Star break, you did start to write them up. You said they were starting to fade. They couldn't play well.
And I was wrong about them. And they have played wonderfully, and nobody picked them anywhere to make the playoffs this year. So I don't know one person in the world who picked Tampa to make the playoffs. Not anywhere.
That's fine. As long as you admit that you were wrong about Tampa, that's fine.
But I'm not giving them anything here in August. I admit I'm wrong. I didn't think they'd win 80 games. They've already won 70. So they're obviously going to do that. And like I said, I was wrong about a lot of teams this year. Now, I'm usually wonderful picking these teams' totals. I mean, I'm like my last 20, I'm like 18-2. This year, I'm going to be 2-4 if I'm lucky. I mean, I thought Seattle was going to have a good year. They're awful. I thought the Giants were going to have a bad year. They are. I thought that the Angels, with their pitching bad, would not, and I love the Angels. They're usually my automatic over team. I picked them as an under this year at 91.5 because their pitching was so bad. They're going to cream everybody. They're 74 wins already. Everyone loved Detroit. Everyone loved Cleveland doing absolutely nothing. The team in spring training that everybody hated was St. Louis. Everybody hated St. Louis. St. Louis is 66-55. They've shocked everybody this year. If you listen to anybody's reports come out of spring training, the worst team everybody said they saw was St. Louis this year coming out of spring training. All year. So, yes, am I surprised by Tampa? Absolutely. But do I have to see them do this once? Yes. I have to see them do it once before I believe they can do it. And do I think it's going to get a little tight when they start playing, Yankees 3, then the Red Sox 3, and then go to Yankee Stadium and have to, like that stretch here? I'll give you the stretch. There's really 2 stretches in the Tampa season.